Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. I'm Jason Davis. Thanks for spending a few minutes with us. We had such great response and feedback from last week's episode at Sertoma Park. We thought we would jump right to another playground this week. We're out at Terrace Park with our friend Don Kearney again. You know, obviously one of the things, first off, is the other reason for jumping right to another playground. Weather's changing. And parents want to soak up as much of the good weather while we still can, especially on the weekends because school's back in session. Don, we're at Terrace Park, and one of the reasons that I wanted to go to Terrace Park next, it's kind of a hidden gem in Sioux Falls. And especially for people that are new to our community, you're going to want to come out to Terrace Park and check it out because we've got the playground that we're going to talk about, but there's a lot of other really cool things. We got some viewer feedback that requested that Don let us know the age groups that the playgrounds are intended for, which I thought was a great idea. So Don, start out telling us a little bit about the playground here at Terrace Park.
Sure. Well, this playground that we have at Terrace Park is relatively new. It was installed in 2019, and it's been a great amenity, a great addition to the park. We're on a 20-year rotation for playground replacements. The new technology, new safety requirements all come into play. So every time we update a playground, it's got the newest trends in playground design, newest safety features, and then a lot of creativity that goes along with all the different playground manufacturers that we use to install our playgrounds across the park system. And then specifically as it relates to the age that it caters to, we find it provides the greatest value if we put in playgrounds in our park system that are in that 5 to 12 year age range. And so that's what they're designed to serve, you know, taking into all the physical abilities of the, you know, a 5-year-old to a 12-year-old and try to accommodate those mental and physical capabilities that they might have. I would also mention, though, if you're looking for a smaller age group playground, a lot of our elementary schools do install those playgrounds. So typically when we work with them on a joint school park playground, they'll install the 2 to 5 age range, and then we'll install the 5 to 12 age range playground so that even if you have a real little one, there's still an option. And there obviously have multiple elementaries all across the city.
One of the other aspects that we wanted to chat briefly about with Terrace Park is that it's got a great pool, right? It's closed for the season, yeah. And so we may come back at the start of next summer when they open back up. But tell us briefly about the pool.
Yeah, well, Terrace Park Aquatic Center is our largest outdoor aquatic facility we have in the city. It's got 1,000 bather load, so we get 1,000 people in there at once. And so it's just a very popular facility. It's got the drop slides, which is unique to any other pool that we have in the city. It has the tube slides as well. It's got zero depth entry. It's got sand play, and it's a variety of different depths. It's got some lap lanes in it as well. And so it's a huge draw for people that are looking for an aquatic experience in Sioux Falls.
Like I said, you guys are going to want to come out and check that out at next summer when that pool opens back up. The last thing before we go, Don, one of the other things that makes Terrace Park so unique and so great for not only kids but parents, right off this playground behind us, and we're going to show some footage, is the Japanese gardens.
Yeah, the Japanese gardens are probably one of the most photographed parts of the park system across the entire system. It's a great visual for photographs. Weddings occur there, graduation pictures. A lot of studios do their pictures of senior portraits or whatever it might be, and so it's great from that perspective. We reserve it a lot, almost every weekend throughout the summer for weddings, but there's also a lot of history that goes along with it. There's a Japanese Gardens Society that was formed back in the 80s to really restore the Japanese gardens and continue to do work, and they continue to provide some financial support as well. So again, it's a very leisurely walk. It's a very peaceful setting for people to really take in the gardens. It's got a waterfall. It's got a lot of history of the Japanese gardens, and so if you've never been to the Japanese gardens, I'd highly recommend it. Absolutely, absolutely. I totally agree. Don, thanks so much for hanging out with us again. Stay tuned in the coming months for more great playgrounds and parks from What's Up Sioux Falls. If you have an idea for a segment, please email us at whatsup@whatsupsiouxfalls.tv. We'll see you next week.